I'm going to start preparing the next dish, which is a honey soy pork. So I've got some pork belly that's got the skin taken off. I'm going to cut that into probably 2.5 centimetre slices. And then I'm going to make up a honey and soy mixture to go on top of that. So I've got some honey, same as what we used before. So it's Leatherwood honey, very uniquely Tasmanian. Leatherwood honey is the only place you can get it is here in Tassie. So we're going to use a very unique Tasmanian honey in Leatherwood. So my pork, I need probably 1.5 tablespoons of honey for the amount we've got there. Don't have a huge amount of pork. There was only probably 1/4 of a belly. I need about the same amount of soy, so about 1.5 tablespoons of soy. Now, even though we do have soy in there, I am going to put salt. There is quite a bit of pork there that we need to season, and the salt will actually help with that marinating process. And then our chili flakes, about 1 teaspoon of chili flakes. Just toss that around, make sure everything gets nicely covered. So I'm going to let that sit and then just cook it in the fry pan. This is one of those things, if you do have an outside barbecue, it creates a little bit of smoke, so it's good to cook it outside, but also you just get a better flavour from an outside barbecue, especially if you're cooking directly over charcoal. All right, I'll let that sit and marinate and do its thing. Because you've got honey in it, you want to cook it on a medium heat, otherwise you're going to burn the honey, so you don't want the pan to get too hot. So once you've got some heat in it, turn it down to a medium heat and cook your spare ribs on medium the whole way through. Otherwise, like I said, you will burn that honey on the outside. We've got a little bit of heat in that pan now, so I need a little bit of oil. Not too much, just enough to conduct the heat from the pan to our pork. So every minute or so, just turn them over, and if you keep turning them and keep turning them, it won't give you enough time on one side to burn the honey, but we're going to start to get some of that caramelisation, and we'll cook the pork all the way through. Pork's been cooking for about 6 or 7 minutes, so it's got about a minute to go. Give the presentation side a little seasoning so they can come out. A simple, yummy, tasty dish that you can do for a barbecue if you're having a barbecue this summer.